and welcome back to TCG Inform. So within the last video, I showed off a Ritual Beast deck for March of 2026. However, I'd forgotten to put in a strategy. So, in this video, I will be showing 3 advantages, 3 disadvantages, a sample combo, and some finishing notes at the end. So, without further ado, let's get right in. So, we will start off with advantages. Our first advantage is that your deck can play Under Shifter. Your deck is a banish deck, so you can play Under Shifter and you will have mostly no problems. Your end board will not be as grand as if you were not playing Shifter, but you'll still be fine anyway since you can play under it. Second advantage, you can play a whole load of non-engine. This is the amount of non-engine I play in my build of the deck. You can play truckload, and you can mix and match and see if things work out for you. A third advantage for this deck is it's not strategized for in this meta, meaning you can mostly get the jump on most competitive players. Now for the disadvantages. One disadvantage of this deck is it's not really good going second unless you have Shifter in your hand. If you don't have Dimension Shifter, you mostly will not be having a grand time going second, but that's universal for most decks. A second disadvantage of this deck is it will die to Lancia. As I said before, you are a banish deck, so if Lancia hits the grave, you're dead. You're dead in the water. You can at least link a few things off into some protection if you want to play some extra links, but that might not go grandly for you. A third disadvantage is this deck is really bricky, so a card that I would recommend playing is Emergency Teleport in order for you to get out a level 3 or lower Psychic, which your Tamers are. So for example, if I had a load of hand traps and 1 Ritual Beast, but I did have a Emergency Teleport, I can go normal summon Spiritual Beast Apelio, Emergency Teleport, summon Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara, banish both into a Canahawk, and then go from there. However, that will really help you out, so I will recommend playing Emergency Teleport. Now, let's get in to our sample combo. Now for the sample combo, we will automatically be placing Spiritual Beast Canahawk into our opening hand. Note that this is illegal in regular tournaments, however, to show off this combo, I would rather already have it in hand to give me an extra shot, really, of being able to do the combo and also just show off the combo to all of you. So, let's get right in. So, we'll draw our other 4, which is a Ash Blossom, an Effect Veiler, a Rampengu, and a Wen. So, we will start off by normal summoning Spiritual Beast Canahawk, and we'll activate its effect that once per turn, you can banish 1 Ritual Beast from your deck, and on the second standby phase of this card's activation, you may add the card to your hand. We will banish Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara. We will activate Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara's effect, which says if this card is banished, you may special summon a Ritual Beast from your deck other than Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara. You may summon Ritual Beast Tamer Lara, which is what you want to summon. Then you want to banish both for Spiritual Beast Ulti Canahawk. We will use Canahawk's first effect, which targets 2 monsters in your banish zone. We'll send them to the graveyard and we'll add 1. We will target Lara and Lara. We will use the second effect of Canahawk, returning itself to the extra, targeting 2 Ritual Beasts in your banish, being Lara and Canahawk, and summon them both in defense. The Lara still goes to the graveyard, and you will still add for it. Now, normally with this, you will add Ritual Beast Tamer Wen, which is what we will do here. You will add Ritual Beast Tamer Wen. However, if you have a Wen in your opening hand, you can grab a Ritual Beast Tamer Elder, a Steeds, or an Ambush. So if you have a Wen in hand, either of those 3 is also an option. We will use Spiritual Beast Canahawk's effect again, as it is a soft once per turn, which means if it is special summoned again, it can use that effect. So what it means is like 1 per copy. So you can go 1 Canahawk and then summon it again, activate that effect again, soft ones. We will banish Spiritual Beast Rampengu. We will then link off our Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara and our Spiritual Beast Canahawk to make Ritual Beast Ulti Keymoon Falcus. We will then activate Keymoon Falcus's effect, which states it will banish a Ritual Beast from our graveyard in order to normal summon a Ritual Beast from our hand. We will normal summon Ritual Beast Tamer Wen. We will then use Wen's effect. When this card is normal summoned, you can target a banished Ritual Beast and special summon it. We will summon out Spiritual Beast Rampengu. We will activate Rampengu's effect in order to banish one Ritual Beast from our extra deck in order to send one with the same type. Now, we have to send a Psychic here because we have banished Gaia Paleo. So, we send away Spiritual Beast Tamer Winder. We will then banish Spiritual Beast Tamer Winder and Ritual Beast Tamer Lara in order to summon Ritual Beast Ulti Nurture Drago, being the only Ritual Beast that can contact fuse using the field or graveyard. We will then banish Rampengu and Wen, going into Ritual Beast Ulti Canahawk. Activate its first effect, targeting Rampengu and Wen. Second effect, targeting Wen and Winder. Rampengu goes to our graveyard, and Winder and Wen come to our field. And we will add from our deck to our hand Ritual Beast Tamer Elder from our deck to our hand. We will then link off Nurture Drago, Wen, and Keymoon Falcus, going into the big Ritual Beast Ulti Retiari. We will then use Retiari's effect in order to target a banished monster, add it to our hand as long as it is a Ritual Beast, and normal summon one. We will normal summon Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. We will use Elder's effect, which when Elder itself is normaled, you may normal another Ritual Beast. We will normal Canahawk. We will use Canahawk's effect to banish one from our deck. Spiritual Beast Apelio. We will then banish Elder and Canahawk, going into Canahawk, Ulti Canahawk. We will use Canahawk's first effect, targeting Elder and Canahawk, and we'll use its second effect, targeting Elder and Apelio. Canahawk will go to grave, Apelio and Elder will be summoned, and you will search from your deck Ritual Beast Steeds. We will then overlay our Winder and our Apelio into an Infernal Flame Banshee. We will use Banshee's effect, detaching one, in order to add a Pyro from our deck to our hand. We will add Nemesis Flag from our deck to our hand. We will then activate our Nemesis Flag, returning Gaia Paleo to our extra deck in order to summon it. And we will use its effect during the main phase. We add one Nemesis monster from our deck to our hand. We will add Nemesis Corridor. Now, before Protoss was banned, this was how you would search Protoss, but we search Corridor from here on out. We will then link off our Nemesis Flag and our Infernal Flame Banshee, going into a IP Masquerena. And then from here, you can set your steeds, and then if you want to, you can activate Corridor, shuffling back your Ritual Beast Tamer Lara to summon the Corridor to your side of the field. You don't have to, but it then puts extra board for IP. Now, for responses, you want to use IP first, linking itself off and your Corridor, to go into either Nightmare Unicorn or SP Little Knight. If you go Nightmare Unicorn, you will discard one, shuffle a card from your opponent's field back, and draw one. If you go SP, you will just banish a card, and you will not be able to attack directly that turn. You will then activate Ritual Beast Steeds in order to destroy monsters on your opponent's side of the field for the amount of Ritual Beast monsters you control. Then you will go Ulti Retiari, banishing Elder and another card your opponent controls. And any hand traps you have will also work along the way. Now it's time for some finishing notes with this deck. This deck, with further testing, I see as Rogue. This deck is good, is fun to play, hard to master, and is Rogue at best. But I think it can get better with a bit more tinkering. But all in all, this deck is fun to play. It's got weird combo lines that are tough to really find a choke point for, and is tough to master, but is a good way of just playing the game. It's weird, it's fun, and if you want a different deck to play that's not within your playstyle and out of your comfort zone, this is the deck you should play. But anyways, that's all from me, guys. I'll see you all in the warp.